Hey YouTube, this is Mood Tricks, and here is another Nonz profile video today, and I'm super excited to tell you guys about this specific guy. He is one of my favorite characters. Now, today I will be topping off the monster trio within my manga, which is Gabaya Murioto, the MC, the main character, and Betta Marshall, his best friend. Now, the third best friend, and one of the strongest, one of the most unique members of Nonz, is T-Doh. T-Doh. T-D-O-H. And you know what that stands for? T-Doh's real name is Tiger. So, Tiger Doh. He is Chinese and Mexican. Okay, so anyway, T-Doh is a b-boy. So, let's start off with the basics. So, T-Doh grew up in the hood. T-Doh loves rap. He loves hip-hop. He loves breakdancing. He loves everything. His movesets of fighting are based off breakdancing, like Street Fighter, and like many other forms. His attacks are based off moves that I've learned through dancing and growing up. Like the bone break. Now, I'm not going to spoil it. He has a bone break technique. Alright, so let's just get that out the way. So his signature thing is he is kind of comical. The thing about T-Doh is why someone might prefer Betta over T-Doh. What is T-Doh's personality? It's not bland. He is angry. He is explosive. He could be charming, but he is very, like, I want to say he's anti-charismatic, but he has a one-track mind. As to Betta, where he can make light out of every situation, T-Doh can fuck up any situation, but he can also make any situation more epic. He is the yang to Betta's yin. So, the reason why him and Betta butt heads is because Betta is comical and T-Doh is serious. So, T-Doh, why you might like T-Doh more than Betta, what does he have that T-Doh doesn't? Well, for instance, his hand-to-hand combat is far superior to Betta's, because Betta chooses not to fight with his hands unless he's using a musical instrument. So, T-Doh is basically the guy who balances out the monster trio, but he is more like Sanji than Betta is, if you think about it, because his moves involves a lot of kicking, a lot of acrobatics, a lot of martial arts, and that's why I love T-Doh as a character. Now, T-Doh is funny, don't get me wrong. T-Doh is very funny. They are both a very diverse group. But the thing about T-Doh, what makes him stand out is, one, he's going to have one of the most intense fights. Not spoiling anything, but he keeps on going. He is going to be one of the best members for the balance. So, let's go into T-Doh's backstory a little bit more. So, T-Doh is the son of T-Pod, who's based off T-Pain. So, T-Doh's dad was in the Royal Congress, and T-Doh's dad basically made him the guy he is today without being it. He looked up to his father. He knew much of his father. He always wanted to live up to his expectations. But he also grew up with a lot of people in the hood. And T-Doh grew up with breakdancers. He used to be a part of a breakdance crew. You know what I'm saying? But he lost everything. T-Doh is very dark. He's very more dark committed. He is dark and better as like. So T-Doh does have comedy, but he has more of a dark comedy. He's like, hey, shut the fuck up and shit like that. He's more of that aggressive black guy style. He's completely opposite. So you gotta understand, the thing about T-Doh and Betta, it's not that one's better than, it's just that one has a different preference, you know? So T-Doh, to go a little more of his backstory, he loves hip-hop. He loves breakdancing. He raps sometimes. He knows how to freestyle, but he's mostly into dance. So, his moveset are based off tutting. His moveset is based off the gentle fist from Neji Hyuga. I'm going to put that out there. His moveset, the tut cannon. I used to be an extreme turfer back when I was in high school. I used to be one of the top 10 when I was in high school. I used to tut all the freaking time. I used to do this little hand movement where you can literally just make connections with your palms, you know what I'm saying? That 8 trigram, that's what it is. And one of his signature moves is the tut cannon. You know, where he uses his tuts in different places where he points your pressure points in order to stun his opponent. Yeah, so yeah, he's based off Neji and Sanji when in terms of movements. He does a lot of breakdance moves. He forms all sorts of dance. His power is based off music. He can feel impulses. He can feel situations. He can read through people's movements. He can read strategies. He is very multi-dimensional within shit. But the thing is, he's so one-dimensional that you can end up like, I wouldn't say being, flat out, Tiger because he changes throughout the season. T-Doh, my dude, is gonna have a lot of character development. So T-Doh is a freaking savage. That's what I guess you could say. He's a freaking savage, you know? But one thing that T-Doh, what you gotta love about him is he loves the main character, Gabaya Murioto. Just like Betta loves Gabaya, T-Doh loves Gabaya. Like, he's more of a fanboy to Gabaya, and Betta is more of a best friend. The thing about it is Betta came first, but T-Doh has a lot more comments. So basically how Gabaya and T-Doh meet, if you watch my original video, T-Doh met Gabaya through lunch, and he's all like, yo, I see you do that dance. I used to do that dance too, because they're all like different versions of me. Like, yo, T-Doh looks at Gabaya. He's like, yo, this is my nigga right here. Look, he listens to all the rap I listen to, and he touches us. I mean, Gabaya gets along with everyone. He is multi-dimensional, and he is the best friend. And T-Doh is his second best friend. And once you'll see like he loves them both. He does not discriminate. He loves Keto, and he even loves Motohiro's boring ass. Motohiro is the brains of the group. Don't think he's boring for a second. I'm not saying that because he's the brain. So T-Doh is really, and since remember the Nonz, he is one of the big pillars, and you cannot discount him, because a lot of operations will not get done if T-Doh is not there, because T-Doh does not fuck around. T-Doh will break down walls, even though he hates White Boy, even though he hates Betta, he will break down walls if it means getting through his friend. He is very admirable. He pushes his friends forward. He loves Kazuki Tachihiro. Did I mention about their sensei, Kazuki Tachihiro? When I was in high school, I used to make this panel, right? And he's all like, man, I hope our sensei is black. You're gonna love T-Doh because he wants to be black. He's basically a stereotypical guy in high school who loves black people, who looks up to black people, and that is his whole base character. He's an Asian Mexican guy trying to be black. And that's what makes his character so fucking funny. And Betta calls him out on it every single fucking time. And it's hilarious because T-Doh is very out there, but he's a very badass character. You're gonna love his fighting style. You're gonna love, he's very inspirational too. So what is T-Doh's goal? Okay, so I'm going to break down. But besides all that, what is Gabaya's goal? As I was saying, his goal is to be the one. The number one hero of all time. Basically like Deku in My Hero Academia. His dream is to become the one. He wants to be the greatest figure of all time. He wants to be the one. Okay, so Betta's goal is to bring back Rock. Because what Betta and T-Doh have this argument over is that hip-hop controlled the world. What Betta's argument to T-Doh is there's not enough rock being publicized. It's watered down rock like Taylor Swift and shit like that. And there's not enough Blink-182 back. There's not enough Sum 41. There's not enough real hardcore punk. And there's not enough regular punk. There's no yellow cards no more. Yeah, they're coming out, but they're not in the spotlight like how they used to. You're not seeing the MTV videos blasting it. You don't hear that shit on the radio. If anything, you hear fucking like reruns of Linkin Park songs. You get what I'm saying? So Betta's goal is to bring back rock and bring back to the forefront that rock exists. Because people forget that rock exists. Rock isn't fucking Taylor Swift. You get what I'm saying? So T-Doh's goal is to bring back real rap like Mos Def and Talib Kweli, because he agrees with Betta on a surface level that today's media music is watered down. So T-Doh's goal is to bring back hip-hop, to bring back b-boying, bring back everything. He wants to bring back real hip-hop, and he doesn't like the fake hip-hop, but Betta doesn't like hip-hop at all. He wants to bring back rock to the face center of attention of the universe, you know? Because rock can be for rap, and if you do your research, black people invaded rock. Okay, so anyway, so these niggas, this is a monster. They love working together, you know. Aside from that, T-Doh and Betta, they just go back and forth. So yeah, T-Doh does have a nickname for Betta. He's like white boy, every fucking, but Betta, so T-Doh's character design is, he's based off Ed and Nettie, Double D. His hat, you'll see, is based off Double D. It's based off the dunce cap, you know what I'm saying? But he doesn't wear it in a square fashion. He wears it as a beanie, because I always thought Double D's hat looked hella tight. You know what I'm saying? With the line and shit, that it was pretty fucking dope, So his character design is based off that. So T-Doh is a motherfucking beast, you know what I'm saying? When you see him and he's in action, he is just a fucking monster, He always is cocky. He loses his cool, but he is always determined. Unlike Betta, who's a little bit more logical, T-Doh is more Bordeaux's minded. He like to doze his way through things. He is hella arrogant. He has that nigga mentality that makes people love him, and that is why he's a part of the Monster Trio. You see, so basically, he tries to achieve his goal. And so Gabaya supports Betta and he supports T-Doh. He is on mutual sides of the field. I like rap and I like rock. I listen to all Betta's bands. I listen to all T-Doh's rappers. You know what I'm saying? So that is the main character. And that is why these people are the fucking best. You know what I'm saying? They love each other. They want to help push forward each other. So how does he interact with other people in now? Okay, so T-Doh has a nickname for the main character. Gabaya Mudioto. He's like, hey, what's up, GT? GT, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not going to spoil why he calls him GT, but he calls him GT. You know what's up? Because he sees him as a leader. So he's got to give him a hella tight-ass name just because he looks up to him that much. It's like, GT, what's going on? GT, and he has nicknames for everyone. You know what I'm saying? So, he has a nickname for Motor Hero. That's not a spoil, but he doesn't have a nickname for Kido, but he doesn't disrespect Kido, but he's just like, really? Really, we have a child on our team? Because Kido is a very lovable character. Kido, not T-Doh. Kido, K-E-Y-D-O. Kido is the kid of the group. He's the child. He's the one who's always in his own little universe, even though there's a serious fucking battle going on. And you gotta love Kido because that's what makes him powerful. It's because he's so talented. It's because he's so carefree that he has the free mind that Motor Hero doesn't. And that's a little spoiler out there. Not really too much. Motor Hero hates Kido. And Motor Hero is the brains of the group. So of course he's not gonna hate Kido, but Motor Hero is a stiff prick and Kido is a fun-loving kid. You know what I'm saying? So T-Doh, how he interacts with all of them is he doesn't really interact with them any different, unless it's better because he hates white boys. So anyway, so like that's pretty much it. He's a pervert just like these three guys have in common is that there are somewhat perverts, you know what I'm saying? But they're real, you know what I'm saying? They're real. Like, these are the best friends of Nonz, but they still love Motor. You gotta fuck with Motor Hero hard. You gotta fuck with Kido hard. I'm just letting you know, like, don't not expect them to be at the front of attention like these three, but these two are still main characters. They are not secondary characters. Do not get that twisted. Kido and Motor Hero are a part of the 5 main characters. The 5 main characters, Gabaya Mudioto, Betta Marshall, T-Doh, Motor Hero Taka, and Kido. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that is the shit. And Taka means hawk, by the way. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Motor Hero is smart. And you know why I chose Motor Hero to be the hawk? Was because of his intelligence. His intelligence, and also because Motor Hero is based off the singer for Naruto's 7th opening. Naruto Shippuden 7, excuse my friends, at the Pain arc. I got his name from the opening from the Japanese singer Motor Hero. Okay, so anyway, let's that's another video. So T-Doh is a freaking maniac, you know what I'm saying? Like, he has his one-track mind, but it's beautiful because you don't know what's gonna happen when you see T-Doh fight, you know? He's gonna take you through a series of emotions. You're gonna love him. He love shit. Now, that's a fucking secret. Oh, there's a juicy secret I am not going to reveal about T-Doh and how their relationship goes back. So the rivalry between Betta and T-Doh fuels Nonz by a long shot. But they work, like, you know, as a team, they work together as a collective. So his relationship with Kazuki Tachihiro is he wants to be just like Kazuki Tachihiro. He's very like, yo, our sensei has dreads? Get the fuck out. This is the best sensei ever. You know what I'm saying? And because the mentor is a Caucasian man with dreads, it's funny how he interacts with you. He's like, yo, I feel like you're in over your head, but I feel like I can take advantage. I feel like I can make you the man you want to be, but I feel like you don't know who the fuck I am. Because he's thinking that Kazuki is, oh, he has dreads, he must know how to do this, and what really Kazuki's a hippie. He's not really a gangster, he's not a Rastafarian, he's a hippie, and T-Doh gets that mixed up all the freaking time, and it's so freaking funny. You know, and his hand-out combat skills just really truly make him a lovable character, you know? So, the ghetto chop. Now, let me get this straight right here. I'm gonna, a Soul Eater, I put a little bit of Soul Eater references on my manga, so T-Doh's main move is the ghetto chop. What he does is he collects, like, sound through his wavelengths. And so what he does is, it's a paralyzing technique. The ghetto chop is based on the Shinigami chop from Soul Eater. A ghetto chop is basically how he cuts through shit with his bare hand. He uses aura around his hand, and he can cut you, or he can paralyze you. He can chop you down. He does it for a whole lot of different reasons. It's basically just a powerful chop. It can cut wood. It can cut a lot of stuff. He has the gentle fist with his cut cannon, but he also uses, unlike Betta, T-Doh is really good with his hand-to-hand combat. His hand-to-hand combat is unmatched, but he has the best hand-to-hand combat in Nonz. Okay, so T-Doh, like, the Ghetto Chop and why it's so powerful is because it's based off Kabuto Yakashi's dissection blade. So how is the Ghetto Chop generated? He generates his Ghetto Chop through electricity, but it's not it's not magnets. You see, what it is he flows. He feels the flow of the edge, and he uses the flow. He can manipulate the flow of his hyphy juice, which, if you kept following along, hyphy juice is the word for ki, is the word for chakra, and hyphy juice is based off the drink off E40, because if you pay attention, Iroku Fudayaka is based off E40, and Iroku Fudayaka is the president, aka Hokage, in my comic book. So anyway, he looks up to Iroku Fudayaka, that's a no-brainer, but here's the thing about T-Doh and why a lot of his hand-based movements are based off chakra points, and they're based off, he has great hyphy juice manipulation because of his father was a great Congress member, so his genes are very talented. So his secondary technique, now I'm not gonna he has a whole bunch of techniques because he's a versatile kid. You never know when you gotta give it to him. So his secondary technique is the base palm. The base palm is when he taps you like this. So the base palm is basically how he controls the charges within your body. He controls the flow, and he can make your heart stop when he hits you with that base palm. You know what I'm saying? So the base palm is basically controlling the electrical impulses of your own body. So when he hits you with that, you get shocked. You like your whole entire body, it fucking boils. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can hit you with that base palm, but it takes a lot of chakra. It takes a lot of hyphy juice. You know what I'm saying? Strategy is a big thing about manga, and strategy is based off the Naruto. A lot of the fights in Go On and Nonz aren't just fucking power-ups. It's like that, but they're gonna be power-ups in Nonz, don't get me wrong. But they're mostly based off strategy, because I love Naruto because of their strategy. There's gonna be a whole lot of shit. There's gonna be obstacle courses. There's gonna be a lot of shit that in favor in T-Doh. It is also gonna be disadvantages for T-Doh, you know? T-Doh's weakness is that he cannot face long-range opponents very well. T-Doh has that, and also his other weakness is his arrogance. He can get outsmarted really easily. But he is a fun-loving character. He knows what he's doing 9 times out of 10. So anyway, to wrap this up, so T-Doh wants a lot of stuff. Like, he has a love interest. They're like, season 3, he's gonna get a love interest, okay? So just let you know right there. So, Betta and T-Doh's relationship really fuel the series and really, like, give you a unique outlook on that. So, who is T-Doh based off of? Is he based off Zoro or is he based on Starchy? No, he's not based off any of his b-boy techniques. And his breakdance techniques are all based off different taijutsu characters. He's based off Rock Lee, they're based off all. He has a whole bunch of different techniques he can use. You know what I'm saying? So T-Doh is a very powerful member of Nonz. So what? Okay, so let me break down. Why is Gabaya so strong? Why is Gabaya the strongest? Why can't T-Doh and Betta beat Gabaya? If they teamed up, I'm telling you right now, Gabaya would find a way to win, but he's not winning with low difficulty. So T-Doh, why can't he beat Gabaya? Because Gabaya can create any weapon he chooses. So Gabaya's base his base attack is the mood bomb, where he creates a bomb with an emoji and he just throws it at you. It can't explode. He also has the mood hammer. He can do mood shuriken. He can do all that shit. He can create. His power is way more diverse, but it's how he uses it. You see, why doesn't Gabaya fall through to T-Doh's baseball? Because Gabaya, I'm gonna put it like this: he is one of the smartest members of Nonz too. Aside from Watahiru, he is one of the smartest members of Nonz because he has to be for his leadership role. So anyway, because Gabaya's head-to-head combat is almost on par with T-Doh's. They all know a little bit of head-to-head combat, but Gabaya's head-to-head combat is 1 or 2 levels below. And still on this series is going to be 2, but what makes Gabaya is that he is physically stronger than T-Doh. He trains. He makes sure everything's on point. And he is more agile when it comes to acrobatics. You see, Gabaya took gymnastics. And so he is more flexible. He is more up here when it comes to... And why is Betta weaker than Gabaya, because Gabaya has aerial attacks and he has close range combat. He has the best of both worlds, which these two lack. You see, Betta specializes in like maneuvering because of his skateboard, right? And T-Doh specializes in like hand-to-hand up close combat. Where Betta is like more of a versatile fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like Betta is more defense and a little bit of offense, but Gabaya is his offense and his defense is fucking on point. And okay, because he's an aggressive fighter. Gabaya is an aggressive fighter, but he's also a smart fighter. He's kind of like Mike Tyson, but a lot more smart. Like, he's like Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson did the fusion. Okay, so anyway. So, Gabaya, when he swings for a purpose, but he doesn't swing the throw, but he makes sure it's impactful, you know what I'm saying? He knows, and since he used to dance, just like T-Doh, he knows how T-Doh does a few, he doesn't know everything, but he knows the basics of how T-Doh gets down, you get what I'm saying? And Betta, because Gabaya used to skateboard a little bit, you know what I'm saying? He knows, like, the mechanics of how they work, he knows and shit like that, so basically, he doesn't really think about this, though. How Gabaya might think, he thinks because of he knows them two as people, but if he doesn't, Gabaya is quick to adapt. Gabaya is a great adapter. So let's go back to T-Doh. So what do I personally love about T-Doh? I love how T-Doh talks shit to Betta. I love how he interacts with women. But most of all I like about T-Doh is I like his determination. He never gives up. He never gives up. And he inspires Betta not to give up. You know what I'm saying? Even like he pushes through. He makes sure every single member of Nonz is pushing forward. You know what I'm saying? He has the best attitude for a winner at Nonz. Like, he's a cutthroat. He is a very savage individual. And you'll love T-Doh when he's animated and when he's mangafied. So, yeah. This is Competes My Monster Trio for the day. This is T-Doh, Tiger Doh. And he is the third of the Monster Trio in Nonz. When I say Monster Trio, I'm speaking metaphorically because these are the three top best members of the crew. Okay, so it goes from Gabaya Budioto, the main character, Betta Marshall, and T-Doh. These are the three most powerful members of Nonz. And this is T-Doh's biography, and this is Boo Tricks, and have a nice day.